I know I've got to become something different than what I am today.
Jon, how are you feeling?
Yeah, mega, really good. Can't wait, really excited. People that know me, they always know that there is no stress right now, no stress whatsoever. We're not worried about audio visual. This is all working fine, as you can see. We're not worried about whether people show up or not, and we're certainly not worried about anything else during the day. So yeah, completely and perfectly calm.
Friday the 16th of January 2026, that next 90 days was the most important part of your life. If you knew that to be the case, how would you approach it?
We get to learn, get to develop, we get business out of it as well. It's given us the structure and the guidance has helped. And also, one of the things is you're not on your own, you can share issues and problems and people can help resolve them as part of a team, really. Just like an extended non-exec board, really, when you get to know other business owners.
Now is your opportunity. For those that aren't prepared to give this morning their all, leave now. Because you're only as good as the 5 people that you're spending some time with. So if your team's engaged on your table, guess what? You're going to get more out of it. If you've got a naysayer on there, it's your job to catch them and come off.
I'd hire now.
You'd hire now. Love that. Good. One from over here? Yes? I'd eliminate some or all distractions. Yes?
Focus on closing.
Focus on closing what? Winning work? All right, as opposed to...
So there's a lot of fresh insight that you can gain from it, and then also just the community that Jon builds that helps us network, helps us either help people or find new work or whatever it might be. And I like seeing the people that either we already know and being able to have a catch up with them and chat to new people and get to know them, find out what they're doing with their business and maybe how we can help sometimes as well.
Left, you're back in front. You guys, you should be ashamed of yourself. I gave you the trophy and you let it go. You let it go. So are we all ready to take these 8 questions seriously? Yes. I'm done with you. You're my favourites.
I started coming to GrowthCLUB about 18 months ago, and we, every time we come here, you have some fantastic speakers on. Almost every time we come here, we take something away that we then utilise in our business to support the growth of our business, etc. Things we can action. Also from a networking perspective as well, we do. So you see, there are a lot of people here from a lot of different businesses across multiple industries. Learn something almost every time we come here.
Now it's time to celebrate some absolutely amazing, and I'm talking amazing companies and their results from 2025. So we've got 5 awards to give out. We've got the Leadership Award, the Culture Award, the Growth Award, the Breakout Award, and the award for the Best Overall Business of 2025. A huge congratulations to Anna Miller from Anway Washrooms. The award for company culture goes to the team at Kohler Supplies. And Cody for being the salesperson of the year. In the last 12 months, they've +2 in their team, doubled their office space, won a major hotel group as a client, and doubled their revenue from the previous year. Welcome on down. It's the team at Arise, everybody. These companies collectively have grown their businesses by £6 million. VMB Auto Centre, everybody. Let's welcome them on down. They've seen a 27% increase in their revenue, a 140% increase in their operating profit, loan book increase of 62% in one of the toughest sectors for predictability. He's the one that participates at 100% every single time at these events, and we're so great to see him here. And Dave at Propensio, if I was half the man that you were, I'd be much further on in my life. A massive, massive, massive round of applause for the team at Propensio. We're going to do some outstanding achievements from 2025. These are companies that could have won one of the other awards. This company had a 100% increase in net profit. They bought out a legacy shareholder, a newly reworked senior management team ready for what comes next. Big results from this business, making big moves and huge shifts. I am proud to be associated with this organisation, and I want to give all the team a massive round of applause from Samoda. We're now an approved worldwide partner with the largest logistics company in the world. In one company, they've increased annual recurring revenue by over 300%. They've doubled sales in the other business. and a 40% increase in realised revenue throughout 2025. Quarter 4 of 2025 was a 166% improvement from the previous quarter, the previous year. They built huge awareness in their local business community by hosting amazing value-add events. A huge congratulations to all the team at Reach. So these won Business of the Year at the Derbyshire Business Awards. A 25% increase in net profit. National Business of the Year in London, hitting all GP and net profit targets from 2025, which I remember them sat there thinking, can we even do this? So they hit them all. It was by a hair's breadth as well. New software due to launch in 2026, which is industry leading and changing. So they're going to change their industry with their software. Again, big moves with results to match. A huge congratulations to the team at Cranley.
I've been coming to GrowthCLUB for the last couple of years, and I've seen a significant growth in my business because of it. I love the atmosphere, I love the vibes that you get from the day, I love the ideas that you take away from the day. I've not failed to come out of here not feeling motivated after a GrowthCLUB, so I don't think I've missed one since I were first offered the opportunity to come. So yeah, absolutely love it. Can't say good enough things about it. It's an automatic sort of ingrained thing where you get talking to people on your table, and it's just really comfortable. And yeah, good people turn up to these things anyway, but it's great to make those connections quite naturally because it's a very inclusive community, and I've absolutely loved every minute of it.
Are we all ready to learn something about AI? Bit better. This man needs no introduction whatsoever. He became an MBE over Christmas. I've never seen a list so long for the reason why somebody got awarded. You might know him from Dragon's Den, you might know him from The Secret Millionaire, you might know him from his investment antics outside of the den as well. He's leading the way when it comes to technology. Are you all ready? Yes. Let's give him a great northern welcome, the one and only Piers Linney, everybody.
I've been a lawyer, banker, technology, communications, cloud computing, you name it. It's a real moment in time for us as humans, us in business, us as individuals, to really embrace a new technology that's going to change the world. And the world's changing. You know, we're humans, right? That line here with a zigzag, that goes out I'm not sure if that's north, east, south or west, right? But that goes out of the building, probably 10 miles down the road. I've got that robot there, Destiny, Unitary. I've got one of these as well, actually, a quadruped. Great for security. Wanders around your warehouse, looks at somebody and goes, who the hell are you? And scans their face. And if they're not supposed to be there, it'll tell somebody. Children will probably be quite happy having a robot looking after them when they're in their elderly, in their sort of old age. So the robots are coming. You know, the AI today, it might be the Betamax of AI. I'm showing my age now. It might be the AI models that actually see through. There might be some algorithmic breakthrough. And that might be there's a 2-year lag. But it's coming because there are literally tens, if not hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars, euros, whatever currency you want to choose, being poured into this technology because winner kind of takes all. Winner takes all in healthcare. We're going to live longer. It's going to solve aging. They're going to solve aging. Aging's an engineering problem. They're going to solve nuclear fusion. Not next year, maybe not in 5 years, but within a decade, probably solve both of those things. So we're going to live longer, be happier, and we won't lose people we love to ridiculous diseases for no reason. And the problem is, what the hell are we all going to do all day? Coming for everything we do. We're not particularly affected. We have holidays, we get ill, we have bad days. These things don't.
I was made redundant in COVID, so created a company in the summer of 2020. If I went away, there was nobody else to actually do what I was doing, the service that I was giving to clients. So I then started to recruit so that I could have a business, and now if I'm not there, it does run. I find that being part of the growth community is a space where I can get educated on sections of the business that I don't know what I'm doing, but just being able to pick up the phone to somebody to say, what do you do in your business when it comes to this? Or on the calls that we have or events like today, being able to actually just pick someone's brains that's maybe 2-3 years ahead of me in business. I remember the last event in September, Jon reaffirmed his vision and the number of businesses that he wanted to support by a certain year. And after that event, you'd shared the link, and I went out and shared it with everybody that I knew that I thought would add value. And there's about 7 of them here today.
Yeah, I learned so much from Piers. You know, sometimes you can get keynote speakers and they have got a specialism. And it's always a worry because when you've got a specialism, sometimes you go a little bit too deep and you lose the audience. Whereas I think what was really clear for Piers was, yeah, he was a specialist in this area, but from a practical perspective. It was all about implementation, how to use this stuff versus this is what this stuff is. So I think everybody in here got something they can grab hold of and go, I can do that right now because of that.
I can't believe how far AI's come within that 2 years. I think it was pitched perfectly. And as a business owner and as a coach, there's so many takeaways that I've got from it. And speaking to people in the room, I think they would say it's probably the best that we've had at 90-day planning.
I'm on a high right now from it. Look, we've had some exceptional speakers. I love Winnie, the way that he makes me feel. But Piers, from a practical perspective, was like, I know that's going to change our business if I do what they've told me to do.
Do you know the other thing? Just being a little bit vulnerable. I'm left feeling excited, but also overwhelmed and scared at the same time about it as well. It's where do you start? What does the future look like?
I felt really excited, but like properly exposed by going, not even where to start, like when does it stop?
Yeah, when does it
like
stop?
That's the worrying thing for me. Like when do I become useless? So what happens to human beings then? Because there's a potential future to go, there's no need for us anymore.
I was thinking about my children.
Yeah.
How do I educate our children?
When we heard him speak in 2024, he said he always taught his children, look, go into code and you'll have a job forever. And he had to go and speak to him maybe 2022 to go, that was shit advice.
I mean, I've been coming for 3 years? Doing the planning in the afternoon then keeps me focused for the next quarter. You guys really, really, really get top class speakers. A full day out of the business, absolutely jam-packed with learning, meeting people, networking, having a plan for your business. I mean, that for me is a great day that you're going to get a lot from. And I've built some really, really, really good relationships and really good friends as well from coming here. Lots of people that I've learned from, lots of people that have been really supportive. It's just a really great community and you can't get rid of me.
As you know, we already use a lot of AI to save our human resource so they can do, especially like you, can do your creative thing, which is what you're really good at. Now I think we're going to use it from a data perspective. We're a good business because we capture a lot. We capture so much data. I don't think we do that much with it. So probably AI agents is what we'll be looking at.
From a business point of view, definitely got to utilise the data better. And in terms of our customer experience, we've got to look at how we can use AI for a better customer experience. As a coach, I think what today's given me is how do I prompt, coach, ask appropriate questions for our clients to get them to start thinking differently and have a different mindset to it as well.
What's just happened with the training session there, Jon?
Yeah, I can tell you that. Terrible organisation from the one and only Jon. And I think if he tells you anything else, it's a lie.
I'm telling the truth. In hindsight, it was a little bit of a up. So at these events, today we had 200, I think it was 260 people. And I'm really conscious that lots of people have been here before. So I don't want to drone on about the same things to the same audience all the time. So I had a great idea at the beginning of the year, which was to go, instead of talking about this in the morning, we're going to talk about it in the afternoon, and we'll take them to a separate environment and we'll talk about our training programs and all our other businesses on how they help the local community. Until I got loads of people saying, so when do we do our planning? Now, this is a planning day and we do business plans in the afternoon. And I think I'd forgot that. So we pulled the plug. Now, the good news for the people watching is we're now going to be putting a webinar on. We're going to be talking to everybody about our training programs that we're running in 2026, the Connect network that's about to launch in February, and also our flagship event, Forge, which happens on the 14th and 15th of May. If you've registered for this event, we'll make sure that you get an email in your inbox with a link to a webinar. Take about an hour and we'll go through all the things to look forward to in 2026. Even better, it'll be recorded, so even if you can't make it, you can watch the recording after. That's a much better idea. Now, there's a lesson in this, which is when you know you've made a mistake, act up. Own up, respond quickly. And that's what I did. Made a decision in 5 seconds and changed my mind.
Ed said at the back, he said, that's just cost us 200 quid for upstairs.
There is one more question.
Yeah.
What is it that you and Gareth will be featuring in?
Oh! We had a podcast called Real Talk a couple of years ago where I interview some local businesses Gareth interviewed some local businesses. We've decided that we're going to do a little bit, some more stuff like this. You know, he winds me up, I wind him up. But it's like a week in the life of who we had conversations with about what, and looking at different perspectives. So Forged in Business will come to a YouTube channel to you soon.
Can I ask a random question for you?
Yeah.
How long have I known you now?
5 years.
I think in this last 6 months, I don't think I've ever seen you look as enthusiastic about something. Yeah. Why?
I'm going to sound like an egotistical, but I'm actually saying it with a bit of humility here, that I have never felt as... I'm a really good coach. And I know how to grow a coaching business, and I know how to support a community like this. But with all these other businesses, I know I've got to become something different than what I am today. And it's really stretching me, really thinking. So it's tiring, but I'm really excited about it. And I know that you put all this together, you've got coaching from a support perspective, training from an education perspective, Forge from a community perspective, Connect from a networking perspective. You put all that together, that's 100,000 that will impact. I just know it. I know it. And it's like I found the missing piece a little bit.
If you're a business owner and you are keen to get off the tools, out of operations, and build something that is scalable and profitable and works without you, then you are going to want to tune into this. I'm going to be speaking at the upcoming Action Coach Sheffield event. My name is David Jennings. I'm the best-selling author of a couple of books, Systemology and Systems Champion. That's what I do. I help business owners get off the tools, and I want to share with you a 7-step system that you can follow to remove yourself from the business. So go ahead, register right now, and looking forward to seeing you then.
This year is our aim is to get 500 willing participants in this room to start planning for the quarter. We've estimated that if we get 500 people here every quarter throughout a year, that'll add around 20 million into our local economy. So if you're not here, why are you not here? Get here. All right, I'm out.